So, category is all that glitters. Well, yeah, I suppose it will have to do. Roll it. Fully in frame, am I? Because I can't go down any lower, that's it. And I can't go up any higher. So this is what you're getting. Hey guys, it's your girl Ayesha, and I'm coming at you with a new angle. I have tried my hardest to get all of this hair up in the frame, but honey, I just can't. So you're gonna have to deal with like part of my head being cut off, but you know, it is what it is. So if you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. This is the part where I like to talk about all things that are drag race related, and at the moment I am loving season 11. If you are too, then you need to make sure that you are sticking around, and also you can check out my playlist, which is Ayesha's Drag Race Lowdown, in case you missed last week's episode. So with that being said, let's get straight into this one. And we had the Draglympics. Oh my goodness, the Olympics of drag. So it was all like workout themed and exercise themed. It was a lot, girl. So let's kick things off with the mini challenge. So that was basically a ridiculous workout challenge thing, and like, I don't even know what was really going on. All I know was that it was hilarious, and it was done with Love Connie. I'd never heard of Love Connie, but all I know is that I need to find out where she does these exercise classes, and I need to be there because like, that was hilarious and actually looked like it could get you pretty fit, which Lord knows I need. Basically, it was kind of like some sort of like 80s workout video, but just incredibly over the top and incredibly ridiculous. I'll tell you one thing about Love Connie is that she is not afraid to throw some shade, because the first person that she picked up to have a bit of a solo was Scarlet, and the first thing she said to her was, "Oh my goodness, you make me feel so feminine with that beard." I was like, oh! I mean, to be fair, Scarlett was given Willem 5 o'clock shadow, like, let's be real. But like, she didn't have to address it. So Scarlett comes out in this like Bob Ross-esque afro, you know, jean jacket, leggings, and she was throwing down some moves. But then Evie comes up and just completely wipes the floor with everybody. Well, I say wipes the floor with everybody, she was like the second person up. But like, she starts doing these like crazy somersaulty, front flippy, cartwheely things in stilettos. And I'm just like, girl, you better watch yourself, because like, that's gonna hurt in like 5 minutes time. Not even 5 minutes, immediately afterwards. Like, I know your struggle, and that is not advisable, but she still looked good though. Plastique did actually surprise me, to be honest. She just came straight out with a kick to the head and a shablam to the floor, full blown splits. I was like, oh, okay. Oh my God. For me, nothing will be better than Vanjie. When she dropped to the floor, her wig fell off and she just carried on rolling and then kept on rolling the wig at the same time. Honestly, like that needs to be like an actual move. Like, that whole move should be a meme, and that everyone in the world should do that. Forget the floss dance, okay? Floss is over. It's all about whipping up your wig and rolling it. And I am not gonna do that now, because what's up underneath here is really not good. And then we have Silky, who is literally the definition of shablam. Like, she... Listen, okay? When it comes to Silky shablamming on the floor, ain't nothing graceful about it, okay? I ain't gonna try and tiptoe around the situation, alright? Like, she just literally goes shablam, splats, crash, bang, wallop on the floor. But then she just like pulled out, I don't know if it was like a piece of chicken or something, but she just started eating, and I was just like, girl, you are too damn much. I was living. And then Akira just twerked her way to victory, which is fabulous. But also, Plastique also won this as well. And I kind of, I don't know, like from the footage that I saw, I kind of wanted for either Evie to win or Vanjie, because that move move just had me rolling. For the maxi challenge, they had to do the Draglympics, which was going to be done in front of a live studio audience. And this is going to include 3 main elements. So you've got fanography, so obviously working with the fans. And then you've got voguing, which I am absolutely terrible at. Shocking. And then there are shablams, which is basically death drops, splits, jumping into splits, some more splits, all the rest of that stuff. The harsh thing was that when it came to picking teams, Scarlet was left till last again, and it's because she's not a dancer and no one wanted her on the team. Oh dear. The thing is though, that she actually wasn't that bad. Actually, no, I lie. When it came to rehearsal, though, she was pretty bad. But on the night, she was actually quite good. Akira did really well with picking her team, I think. She picked Brooklyn Heights, she picked Sugar Cane, she picked Evie, and she also picked Silky. And she did that strategically because she was like, I know that you guys are either dancers, or even if you can't pick up the choreography that well, you can still make it look really, really good. So yeah, she was clever for that. So in rehearsals, Akira had a little bit of fan trouble. Not too bad though. I think that she's just really sort of getting into her head and thinking, I'm not a dancer, but it's like, you know what? All she needs to really do was just relax. Brooklyn was Brooklyn. Brooklyn was amazing, as per usual. Bless Silky's heart though, because when it came to dropping down to the floor, like it wasn't like a death drop, it was just like a sort of smooth transition. Well, that's what they said anyway. And the girl just couldn't get back up in time. Because I saw this coming. But yeah, as I said, on the night, everybody was actually brilliant. Regardless of what rehearsals looked like, it actually all came together pretty well. I kind of felt a little bit bad for Evie in this one because like you could see that she was in pain at this point. And I called it because after seeing her do all those flips and tricks and shablams and all the rest of it, like earlier on in the day, to then be doing this dancing, like it's gonna really like play havoc with her condition. And when Travis, the choreographer, asked her, you know, like what's wrong, are you okay, blah blah blah, and then she was like, yeah, it's just, you know, the last challenge I was in heels all day, so you know, I'm gonna just take it easy today. Like she kind of lied because she just doesn't really want to draw attention to the fact that she's got EDS. And like I felt bad for her because it's like she, like that should have been common knowledge now. Like everyone in the team should know, okay, Evie has this condition. When she can't do certain things, we know the reason why. But because she was asked, she obviously doesn't want to look like a weakling, you know. So I did feel bad for her. But I just hope that she realizes that like it's not her fault, and that, you know, she should just own it. Just be like, you know what? Yeah, I have this issue, but I'm gonna be okay tomorrow. Raja seemed to actually redeem herself in this rehearsal, which I was quite pleased for her. Well, I say quite pleased for her. I still don't like her, but I could see that she was really like in her head about this, because obviously, what with Yanis telling her that she shouldn't have said that she had all this dance experience and she can't dance. But yeah, no, she actually did pretty well. Let's not even talk about the fact that Scarlett couldn't even get the fanography, like at all. Ciao. I'm gonna just leave that there. Okay, so on to the actual main challenge now. People who stood out for me, Evie, I thought did really, really well, but unfortunately, she kind of slipped a little bit in her landing on one of her flips that she did, and like I kind of felt it for her at the same time that it happened. I was like, ooh, that's gonna really, really hurt. Because, you know, regardless of whether you have a medical condition or not, if you slip like that, your ankle is messed up. is the cleanest way that I can say it. One thing that I really liked as well was the actual lyrics that were put in the music. Like, you're gonna have to just go online and find this clip so you can watch it. But they just basically took different famous catchphrases from different queens over the seasons and put them into this one song, and it all sounded really, really good. Akira turned to Silky and was like, oh, legendary you think you are, looks like more like leg and dairy. And then Silky just pulled out her batons, right? She's doing some majorette stuff, all this twisty, turny, flicky, fling up in the air business. I was like, oh, I didn't know she could do that. Tick. I loved it when Brooklyn was doing her ballet stuff and Sugar was just like, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you look like Linda Evangelista. Did you stone those tights yourself? Because it's so true. Like every time on the runway, everyone's just laughing at Brooklyn, just being like, oh my God, you're just beautiful, you're just amazing. Like everything about you is just wonderful, you're just perfect. But what I like about Brooklyn though is that she's not like a bitchy person. She's not a catty person. She's very graceful in receiving those comments, and she doesn't kind of like rub it in everyone's face. Like she's not like that. So I'm not mad that she gets all the praise, because let's face it, she does deserve it. She's really, really good. Akira just twerked her way to victory again. And do you know what? If that's what she can do, fine. We ain't complaining. As for Plastique's group, slightly less polished. And Scarlett did kind of... She kind of was the cause of that. She fell over at one point, at least. Bless her heart. And her typing was all over the place. But that being said, she still gave it a really, really good go. And, you know, she just sort of worked to her strengths, which I guess is acting. So she just threw in some comedy. And it was actually quite funny. I think that lyrically as well, the lyrics were definitely on Scarlett's side for her solo. Because... It was Latrice's line of, you know, I want people to know that it's okay to fall down, it's okay to make mistakes, but you gotta get up and look sickening and make them eat it. And yeah, she did exactly that. She literally fell down and she got back up, and then she did look sickening to a point, and she let us eat it. I would say that my favourite team is probably Akira's team, just because they look more polished, and yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Whereas with Plastique's team, I just saw one too many mistakes, so my eyes kind of got drawn to that. But that being said, like, they both did incredibly well. Now we come to the runway, and the theme is All That Glitters. Now, they say that not all that glitters is gold. However, everybody turned out in gold. So here I am paying homage to everybody else's look. First up, let's talk about RuPaul. So RuPaul comes out in a dress that kind of looks a little bit like Christmas decorations / a foil curtain that have been kind of like cut up. I liked it, but there was stuff that I didn't quite like about it at the same time. Maybe just because it looked too much like a foil curtain that had been cut up. So I'm a little bit on the fence with this one. Then came Akira. And when I tell you, I screamed the house down. I literally went, ah! Oh my God! Oh, shut the front door, shut the back door, shut every door in this place. Akira has won the runway, hands down. Everybody else can go home. Bye-bye, everybody, okay? Oh my goodness, she just looked perfect, absolutely stunning, giving us pure pageant mama realness, honey. Okay, she just, oh my goodness, I could talk about it all day. Basically, she looked divine. Okay, end of story. Next, by the way, I've just decided as well, like as of this moment, going forward, I'm going to be doing my top 3 runway looks and my bottom 3 runway looks, just because there's just too many people, and like these videos are long, like long enough as it is, because obviously I talk about everything that goes on in the show, but yeah, I kind of need to cut something out. So if you want to see everybody's look, then you can check out Fashion Photo Review, which is up on YouTube with Raja and Aquaria currently. For now, I'm going to say about my top look. So obviously Akira is my tippity top look. My second favourite was Sugar Cane. Now that jumpsuit, honey, that looks very, very familiar. I wonder if it was done by the same designer that did Monet Exchange's Best Judy combo. That's the exact same material, and it's done in like pretty much the same sort of style. Regardless, I absolutely loved it, and I liked the inclusion of the kind of like blue tinged feathers as well. I thought that she looked absolutely stunning. And another look that I really enjoyed was Brooklyn Heights, and it's more because of the way that she executed it down the runway. Like, she made that look incredibly expensive. It was quite a simple attire, but the way that she held herself and it's just like the poise that she had when she came down the runway, I just felt that she just looked very expensive and divine. So yeah, those are my top 3. My least favourites, Silky. As much as I love a golden jumpsuit, that big ass cross that you had across the front of it, it was just too much. It was just way too big. And the fact that it was like on its side as well, I don't know, it just looked a little bit out of place. So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that. She looked beautiful as always, but like I felt that the cross was just a bit too intrusive, and it just didn't need to be that big. Nina West's outfit, like I get that she's comedy, but after laughing my ass off at her coming down the runway in that, I don't know, girl. Like, just no. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? And my least favorite outfit of the entire day has got to go to Vanjie. What on earth was she wearing? She was wearing just any corset that looked like it had been spray painted gold, and then like these gloves that didn't match the gold tone that she had on just the top half of her body, so therefore her legs then didn't match either, and then like some cardboard bunny ears. It looked cheap, and no amount of personality was gonna sell that for me. Just no. So now we come to the lip sync. I felt really bad for Scarlet because everybody on the stage, when asked, said that they wanted her to go, just based on her performance and just on like the critiques that she received. And you know, she was like, well, I can't say myself, so I'm gonna have to say Raja. And I was like, yes, get rid of her. So yeah, so Rue eliminated Raja and Scarlet, or didn't eliminate them both, but like they were up for elimination. And they lip synced to Last Dance. Now that is my tune. It is, for me, that's Chi Chi DeVayne's song, okay? Because nobody can touch Chi Chi DeVayne when it comes to Last Dance. That is an absolute tune, and she works that song. If you don't know about Chi Chi DeVayne and Last Dance, you need to be YouTubing that because she is excellent. But, however, Scarlett comes out and she literally cuts her dress apart, okay? Like, she took a scissors and was like, okay, if this is my last dance, I am going out in style. So she cuts her dress, rips off to reveal another outfit, and then she's pulling out all the glitter, all the confetti, and she's actually dancing in time. And I was really enjoying it, more so than Raja. Like, for me, like, Raja's been in the bottom too many times. For me, Raja should have gone, but I don't know why, but Rue kept Raja, and I thought that she was gonna keep Scarlett as well, but she didn't. She just sent her home, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And apparently, you know, the fandom, they're mad because they expected for Scarlett to stay. But, you know, each to their own. So there you have it, my darlings. That is the end of your Drag Race Lowdown. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this hasn't been too long, but I'll see you in the edit. If you enjoyed it, then please do give me a big fat thumbs up. And of course, if you are loving my content, you know what to do. You gotta hit the subscribe button and make sure that you hit the bell as well, so that you are, of course, notified whenever I post up a new video. Take care, my darlings, and I will see you all soon. Mwah. Bye.